What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. I'm going every day, you already know. The grind don't stop. Thank y'all for 90 subscribers. I told y'all we on the road to 100 subscribers, and we're just gonna push beyond that. But in today's video, we're gonna be talking about who is the greatest Laker of all time. I had this debate with my friend. It was Magic, Kobe. But rest in peace, Kobe, obviously. But we're going to go by stats and accolades like we always do and determine who's really the best Laker of all time. But starting off with the Mamba, Kobe Bryant. And we're going to go from his 1999 season to the 10-year span. Let's just do the 10-year span. It was 2011, he averaged 25. 2011, 2012, he averaged 27.9. 2012, 2013, he averaged 27.3, which was his last good seasons. But starting off with 1999, Kobe Bryant averaged 22.5 points per game, 6.3 rebounds per game, and basically five assists. And this was obviously Kobe's breaking out point. They end up winning the championship this season, being the number 2 option behind Shaq, obviously. And this is where the Lakers really started their dynasty, or their three-peat, if you want to call it a dynasty. Call it whatever you want. But Kobe was, and he still was after Shaq, he was a big shot maker. And after the disappointing end to the previous years, Kobe finally pulled through. And we all know the famous when Shaq fouled out and Kobe took over the game and he won them that game. And without that, who knows what history might have been different. But in the 2000-2001 season, Kobe Bryant averaged 28.5 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And Kobe came back even better. He was still young. That's Fro Kobe. And at his athletic peak, his defensive peak, I feel like. And it's a shame that he never won an MVP during his Froby days. But obviously, he was playing behind Shaq. And people think Shaq is, or people don't think that, but some people I've talked to think if you have Shaq, it's automatic championship. But obviously, Shaq needed that number 2 to rely on, and he heavily relied on Kobe, and Kobe got it done. For the next season, in the 2001-2002 season, Kobe averaged 25 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, and 5.5 assists, and it was basically more of the same. During these years, Kobe took a back seat, but not really. He was still making all the tough shots, but when he needed to, he passed it to Shaq. But obviously, the arguments would start happening, and their last three-peat, or their last championship together, he averaged 30 points per game, basically 7 rebounds a game, and basically 6 assists per game. And Kobe was one of the best players at the moment, and obviously the ego is going to struck if you want to win, and he wanted to be the best, obviously. So obviously he made comments about Shaq that Shaq didn't like, and we all know that Shaq has an ego out of this world, so that couldn't take it, and this ended up being their last championship. And then the next season, in the 2003-2004 season, he averaged 24 points per game, 5.5 rebounds per game, and 5.1 assists per game. And yeah, obviously they lost to the Detroit Pistons, and their chemistry was just terrible that season. You can't really do anything. They still made it to the finals, obviously, because if you have a talent like Kobe and a talent like Shaq, obviously you're expected to make the finals every single season. But they couldn't get it done, and the chemistry issues basically is what lost them that series, in my opinion. Ben Wallace was not locking down Shaq. Rip Hamilton was not locking down Kobe, if you want to be real. But in the 2004-2005 season, his only alone season, he dropped 27 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. And Kobe, these years, they missed the playoffs because the team around Kobe was terrible. What was he supposed to do? Carry Kwame Brown and all of them? Like, they were trash. Sasha Vujacic, I guess, or however you say his name. But in the 2005-2006 season, obviously, that was the game. That was the year he dropped 70 points. No, not 70. What the fuck is wrong with me? He dropped 81 points. He's known for that. He dropped 81 points on Jalen Rose's head. He averaged 35 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. And This Kobe was on a mission to do anything or win by any means necessary. In the next season, which was his only MVP season, which is crazy, he averaged 31.5 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. And obviously, they made the playoffs this season. And the next season, the 2007-2008 season, is when they went back to the finals, led by Kobe Bryant's 28 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And even though they lost to the Boston Celtics team, we obviously know what happens in 2010. They spin the block and they get it done. But this season, the big three that was formed was just too powerful and they couldn't get it done. But the next season, he went right back to the finals. He averaged 26 points per game, 5 rebounds, and basically 5 assists. And this is when they beat the Orlando Magic in the finals. A young Dwight Howard and Kobe Bryant won his 4th championship and his first finals MVP without Shaq, showing that he can win without the big fella. And then 2009, 2010, the last season we're going to do, he averaged 27 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. And was the year they spin the block on the Celtics, and he got it done. He like Metta World Peace said, Kobe passed me the ball, and he ended up being an unselfish player in that finals, and it greatly showed with them coming on top. But Kobe's accolades speak for himself. He is a 5-time champion, 1-time MVP, a 2-time NBA Finals MVP, a 4-time All-Star Game MVP. The award's named after him. He's an 18-time All-Star, All-NBA team 15 times, All-NBA defensive team 12 times, and that's basically it. And next we're going to go to Magic Johnson, and we're going to start off with his rookie year. We're going to start off with his rookie year, because we're going to do 10 seasons of them each. His rookie year, he averaged 18 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. And Magic, obviously, we all know, or if you don't know, Magic won the championship without Kareem, and Kareem got injured, and Magic went to work. He showed why he could be one of the best players in the league, and he obviously accomplished that really early in his career. But he said that the Lakers were doubting him, or the players on the team were doubting him because Kareem got injured, and Magic really took over the load and showed why you shouldn't doubt anybody, or in any circumstance you could win a game if you really put your mind to it. In the next season, he averaged 21 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. And did they win the championship this year? No, they didn't. But Magic, he only played 37 games this season, so clearly he was out for a number of games, but we all know what is to become for his career. The next season, 1981 to 1982, he averaged 18.5 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists, and this is really when we saw the best player in the league, Irving Magic Johnson. The name sticks for a reason, and he's a legend in Lakers history. And in the 1982-1983 season, he averaged 16 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 10.5 assists. And this was the year that... No, he won the championship. He won the championship this year. Sorry, got confused by the years. But obviously, he went back, and this time Kareem was actually playing, and it got it done. And I'm pretty sure it was against Bird this season, too. The 1983-84 season, Magic averaged 17 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 13.1 assists. And we all know what's to come with it. One of the best passers in the game, or a top 5 passer in NBA history. In the 1984-85 season, he averaged 18 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 12.5 assists. 1985-86 season, he averaged 18.8 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 12.5 assists. In 1986-1987 season, he averaged 24 points per game, 6 6 rebounds and 12 assists. In 1987-1988 season, he averaged 19.5 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 11 assists. In the 1988 to 1989 season, he averaged 22.5 points per game, 8 rebounds, and basically 13 assists. And the last season we're doing is the 1989-1990 season, where he averaged 22 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 11.5 assists. And obviously, the high scoring Magic Johnson, that was after Kareem left, and he really took more of an offensive mantle, not just a passer. He became more of a scorer that you have to look out for him. But Magic Johnson's awards include he's a 5-time NBA champion. He's a 3-time MVP. He's a 3-time Finals MVP. He's a 12-time All-Star. He's a 2-time All-Star Game MVP. He's an All-NBA First Team member 9 times. He's the NBA assist leader 4 times in his career. He's the NBA steals leader 2 times in his career. And that's really it. But no matter what, I want to know, who do y'all think is the best Laker of all time? If it's not Magic or Kobe, or is it one of them?